Hey everyone, have I here for another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, I wanted to go over all the details from the data download that dropped on the global version of the game, primarily the new units from the Rising Carnival and the EZAs to basically, 5 different units. So anyway, with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and dive right in. So as you can see right here, here are all the units that are going to be dropping within basically the next couple days. You're going to get the LR EZA to the Gopunks there, the Goku, Pan, and Trunks, and then you have the Rising Carnival banner along with the EZAs of a few Peppy Gals right here. So we're gonna go over each unit and discuss my thoughts and how useful these units actually are. So starting with the LR EZA that's coming up in basically just about a day from when this video is being recorded here. And a big shout out to the Dokkan Wiki, of course, for providing this information. So this unit here is the second only unit that ever gets a 177% leader skill. So the Endless Adventure GT Goku, Pan, and Trunks, Gopunks is what I call them. The EZA here provides a Dragon Ball Seekers leader skill for Ki +4 and an HP and attack defense 177%. The only other unit that has this is the LR Goku and Frieza, the Friku. So, and then you have also a secondary leader skill in the Ki +4 HP attack and defense 120%. So again, interesting leader skill. You're generally not going to use this unit as a leader all that much unless you're running a lot of free-to-play units, because Dragon Ball Seekers is still very free-to-play friendly. Now the super attack here raises attack and defense by 33% for one turn. Very particularly increase of super attack. Generally, it raises attack and defense for one turn is a 20% increase, but in this case, it's noting that's 33% for both, and causes colossal damage enemy to the enemy. And then Seal super attack is a 12 key, and then the ultra super attack, it raises defense by 33% for 3 turns, which is a very useful benefit there. And it also causes mega colossal damage to enemy and lowers attack and defense. So the ultra super attack is really good, especially boosting it by 33% for 3 turns. So you can semi stack this. It's not a full stack, but at least, hey, if you get an additional attack off, you're gonna have some pretty decent defense here. Now the passive skill here, Love, Courage, and Pride, it's defense 77% and then attacking defense 77% when performing a super attack. So relatively, you're going to be running this in second position or as a floater. And then plus additional attack 77% if it's an ultra super attack, Ki +1, attack 7% per Dragon Ball Seekers or GT Heroes category ally on the team. So keep this in mind if you're going to run this unit here, possibly on like a LR 7-year anniversary Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, because he's on GT Heroes, you are going to get this unit to be boosted up a little bit. So this unit could run as a floater on that team if you're running full Dragon Ball Heroes. So that's nice for this to have not only Dragon Ball Seekers but GT Heroes as well. Plus an additional Ki +3 and a high chance of performing critical hit when all allies attacking in the same turn are Dragon Ball Seekers or GT Heroes category. So again, beneficial that they have both of those categories on there. As you can see there, you're adding that key, which is going to be very important to get that ultra super attack, being that you are going to get some additional boost if you're able to get the 18 key off. The link skills here: Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, Soul Support, GT, Prepare for Battle, Shattering Limit, GT, and Legendary Power. It's okay, especially if you're going to be running GT Heroes. That GT link is always good there, and you got Prepare for Battle, so not all that bad. So categories here, again, I always like to see more, but you have Dragon Ball Seekers, Join Forces, Space Traveling Warriors, GT Heroes, Bond of Friendship, and then Bond of Parent and Child. And generally speaking, you're probably going to be running this on Dragon Ball Seekers and GT Heroes team only. Very rarely you're going to run it on other types of teams, but anyway, you can if you want to, of course. I'm not going to stop you if you want to experiment different teams here, but that's the EZA that's going to be coming in a couple days from now here. And yeah, I think it's a good upgrade for this unit here. Not groundbreaking at all, but still, especially for like free-to-play players, this is a good free-to-play unit here. So, or I shouldn't say free-to-play, it's a summonable unit, but because it's Dragon Ball Seekers, you have some free-to-play units that you can actually run. That's what I meant by that. So free-to-play friendly team of Dragon Ball Seekers. But yes, this is a summonable LR. Now let's go ahead and look at the Rising Carnival units, starting with CHEELAI. So CHEELAI here is a bond of friendship category key +3, 130% across the board leader. Her kit is pretty crazy. All right, so you have your super attack here. It greatly raises defense for 1 turn. Not all that crazy, but causes supreme damage to the enemy and seals super attack with a high chance of stunning the enemy. So it's really nice if you don't end up stunning this enemy, you are going to be able to at least seal the super attack. So that's always beneficial. Listen to this crazy passive skill. So passive skill, CHEELAI consideration, key +3 and defense 139%. Then you can foresee super attacks, enemies super attacks within the character attacking turn, which is fine. Still very incredible. Randomly changes key spheres from a certain type to rainbow key spheres. Great chance of evading enemies attack, plus an additional 39% within the same turn with each attack evaded. Then you get recovers 39% at the end of each turn that the character has evaded 3 attacks, and in the battle up to 3 times, and then a support unit. All allies key +3, attack and defense 39%, self-excluded. A really good kit as a support unit here. Again, it's all allies, so you can run this on extreme or super. And yeah, it's a very interesting unit and how they set up. Now, the biggest issue with this is it's a great unit as a support unit. However, the link skills, it's very limited here. You have Flee, Cold Judgment, Battlefield Diva, New Frieza Army, Solid Support, Brainiac, Shatter Your Limit. Not all that great. On top of that, the categories, you're really only running on 3 categories here. So I'm not sure why they're still releasing units that you only have under 6 categories after, after all, we're close to 90 categories that we have in this game now. So you have Peppy Gal, Space Traveling Warriors, and Bond of Friendship. That's her stats there. Most of the time you're going to be running on Peppy Gals here. I guess you can run on some Bond of Friendship teams like the new Pan that's out right now. You can run it on that team, and you can have some fun doing that along with that. Yeah, maybe Space Traveling Warriors as well with the Bojack team. Again, it's a support unit that has this really ridiculous passive skill that's more geared toward being a support unit, right? You're not going to do really any damage, so it's just more defense, dodging and stuff like that, and then sealing super attacks, and then also have the opportunity to stun as well. So really interesting and nice unit this actually ended up being. So let's go ahead and move on to the Fascia. Now the Fascia, not as relevant, I would say, but still overall, an interesting unit. It's a low class warrior and Peppy Gals, key +3, HP attack defense 130%, not all that useful, but super attack is raises attack for 1 turn, causes supreme damage to the enemy, and a high chance of stunning the enemy. High chance of stunning enemies is going to be relatively very valuable in like super battle roads and things of that nature. So passive skill here, attack and defense 150%. Guards all attacks for the first 4 turns from the start of the turn. Again, highly beneficial. Launches an additional attack with a high chance of becoming super attack from the start of the 5th turn of the battle, and then plus an additional attack and defense 30% with each attack received, up to 150%, and then an additional attack and defense 30% when guard is activated, up to 150% when there is, and then when there are 3 or more low class warrior, category allies self-included, and then 3 or more Peppy Gals self-included on that team. So again, probably not going to use this on too many interesting teams. Definitely like Team Bardock and low class warrior, maybe some Peppy Gals, I guess. Not really, but you are going to get some additional benefits when it comes to that. And this is not a support unit. It's just this interesting unit that you can run on a very oddball amount of team. If you're running to complete a mission or something like that, this could be very useful. But all in all, neither CHEELAI or Fascia is like must have. That's why it's on a double rates banner, and you probably should not actually summon on that banner. It's not going to be probably worth it. But of course, I'm just going to test that out on an account and show you guys how that is. But anyway, this is the unit here in the new Fascia here. Stats are still fairly low, of course, on these units here. So let's go ahead and now move on to the EZAs of what we're looking at here, starting with the Bola. The Bola has been a good support unit overall, during this time, and now Global finally gets to use this unit as a better support unit. But generally, you're going to only run this on like a Vegeta type team, a Vegeta family type team, or maybe just Peppy Gals, right? So the leader skill really doesn't matter. AGL tech, key +3, HP attack defense 90%. You're not going to use this as a leader. So you have massively raises attack, stacking. Okay, so you can stack a massively raises attack, which is one of the very few units that you can run, but she's not going to do much damage either way. Actually, what does her stats end up actually being? 15,000. So I guess, you know, the SA multiplier over a few times could do some damage. So it causes supreme damage to enemy, which the multiplier isn't all that strong, and then lowers attack and defense, which is very valuable there. Then you have your passive skills at defense 88% plus an additional 80% or 88%. Oh, actually, there we go. Plus additional 88% when performing a super attack. All allies keep +3, attack 40%. So this is a support unit primarily for attacking, and then not anything with the defensive side. So, and then attack defense 20% up to 40%, and a chance of evading enemies' attack 35% up to 70% per Peppy Gal's category ally on the team. So the reason why that massively raises attack there is stacking is because, as you can see, there's really not much plus to attack there, except for this additional attack and defense up to 40% and chance of evading enemies' attack, etc., etc. So there you go. That you're not going to do much damage. So key +3, chance of performing critical hit 18% when there is an ally whose name includes Vegeta on the team. Plus an additional 88% to attack when performing super attack when there's an ally, if that ally is attacking the same turn. So if you do have a Vegeta on the team, you are going to do a little bit more damage, right? It's with the 88% to attack. So again, a little bit more beneficial when you do have a Vegeta on there. Should be like Vegeta's family, in my opinion, versus just Vegeta. So anyway, the stats I showed you right here is 13,7, 15,6, and 10,000. Link skills, Battlefield Diva, Innocence, Royal Lineage, Money, Sane Lineage, GT, Shattering Limit. Yeah, I always forget this is on GT, so can work on a GT team. Categories: Peppy Gals, Hybrid Saiyans, Vegeta's family use, Siblings Bond, GT Heroes, Bond of Parent and Child. So there's the Bola here. I would say fairly useful if you want some damage testing and you want to buff up some units when it comes to that 40% to attack on there. So now let's go ahead and move on to the Ribrianne. The Ribrianne here. Peppy Gal's transformation boost, key +3, HP and attack defense 150%. Then the super attack here really doesn't really matter, but it raises attack defense, causes super damage to enemy, steals enemy super attack. But in reality, it's an automatically transformation. So let's just go ahead and use the transformation there. Oh, what happened? Oh, there we go. And so here we go. It still stacks. So once you transform into Ribrianne here, still attacks, attack and defense, which is 20% increase, supreme damage to the enemy, and steal super attack here. The passive skill, attack and defense 140% plus an additional attack and defense 20%, and all enemies attack and defense minus 10%, up to 30% per Peppy Gal's category on the team. So you just need 3 to max that out. Peppy Gal's category allies keep +2, attack defense 30%, so it's a support unit for Peppy Gal's, and launches additional attack with a medium chance of becoming a super attack if the target enemy's attack down or defensive down status. Launches an additional attack with a medium chance of becoming a super attack when the target enemy is stunned. And so really this unit here is going to be probably your best leader in Peppy Gal's, and then because you get to run 2 of them and you're going to get support from them as well. Really strong unit for Peppy Gal's teams, and that's pretty much about it. So Link skills going to work well with Peppy Gal's team: Battlefield Diva, Metamorphosis, Innocence, Signature Pose, Morning Meets the Eye, Tournament Power, and Shattering Limit. Actually, Tournament Power might be a little bit goofy there. So categories: Peppy Gal's, Universal Survivor Saga, Transformation Boost, Special Pose, Space Training Warriors, and then the boost is 15-2, 16-8, and then 11-3 for the stat boost there. So again, a good EZA for this type of unit here. Nowhere near groundbreaking, but at least useful if you're running like a Super Battle Royale Peppy Gals or something like that. Makes it a lot easier to complete those missions on there. So the final 2, let's go ahead and go over, is the Chichi here. The Chichi, this is actually a very strong unit, and anytime you're able to run her, should be really good. Leader skill, again, doesn't matter. It's strength and physical, key +3, HP and attack defense 90%. Super attack greatly raises attack and defense 1 turn, causes supreme damage to enemy, and seals super attack. You're seeing a lot of that with these Peppy Gal units. Passive skill, all right, so attack and defense 150% plus an additional 20% at start of turn, up to 100% plus an additional attack 50% when performing a super attack, and then all allies key +2, defensive 50%. So very similar to other units that just buff defense. This provides key and defense on here. Now to attack and defense is still very, very beneficial. So using this unit as a support defensive unit, can work out there. And then on top of that, Peppy Gal's category allies key +1 and 70% to, in addition to the medium chance of performing a critical hit. So yeah, very, very strong in a defensive boost for Peppy Gal units, and a must run for that if you're running like Super Battle and things of that nature for that team. So anyway, Link skills: Courage, Innocence, Battlefield Diva, Infighter, Incredible Adventure, Guidance of Dragonball, Shattering Limit. Unfortunately, again, you only have a few categories here: Peppy Gal's World Tournament, Goku's Family, Earthlings, and Bottom Parent and Child. The stat increase goes to 15-3, 14-8, 9-7 for attack, and then 10-3. But again, very interesting unit, another support unit, but mostly on the defensive end for both Peppy Gals and all allies as well. So I would see being able to run this unit more useful than some of these other units. So let's look at this Chichi here. Again, another Chichi's which is really, really strong. I think it's stronger than this unit, but again, this unit is more of a support unit here. But the physical one, the youth Chichi here, leader skill, as you can see the pattern is this is int and physical, HP and attack defense 90% there. Super attack, greatly raises attack defense 1 turn, causes supreme damage aiming with a great chance of stunning enemies. So very valuable, 70% chance to stun the enemy here. Super strong and OP on Super Battle Road type events, especially Peppy Gals. Here's the interesting thing about this unit, right? Its passive skill, 330% attack when performing a super attack. Yeah, that's interestingly strong there. However, attack minus 30% for 3 turns after receiving an attack, okay? And then key +2, defense 200% when there's a character named Goku on the team, which is sometimes very unlikely, but if you run like a Goku's Family, that'll work out. Plus an additional key +2 and defense 100% if that character's attacking in the same turn. So having Goku attacking in the same turn is going to be very beneficial in this unit here. And then performing chance of performing a critical hit and a chance of evading an enemy's attack, 20% per youth category ally on the team here. So if you do have, think about this, right? So chance of performing critical hit and chance of evading attack, 20% per youth category ally attacking in the same turn. You can have basically 3 units attacking the same turn, but 2 of them are going to make this 20%, basically 40% if you have youth category allies, both of them. So super strong, having a 40% evasion and then a critical hit on top of the defensive boost, stuff like that. Again, if you're running with this with a Goku, this should have quite a bit of defense. And then when you're actually the stats here, you have 11,000 defense, which is actually pretty good for one of these types of units. So 15,000 HP, 16,700 for attack here. Again, the biggest issue, you got your Link skills. Running on Peppy Gals is going to be fine because you have Battlefield Diva, Innocence, more than meets the eye, Incredible Adventure, Guidance Dragonball, Shattering Limit. But then you're only on Youth, DB Saga, Earthlings, and Bond of Parent and Child. So all these EZAs here have its drawbacks, and generally, how many units or how many teams this unit can run. So there you have it. Just wanted to quickly go over these units here. Again, some of these more useful than others. But these EZAs here, again, decent utility units that you can run on certain teams to complete something, maybe a Super Battle Road or Extreme Super Battle Road or something like that. So, and then of course these 2 units here, that CHEELAI is a very interesting unit that they developed here in the passive skill, and then of course the EZA to LR Go Punk. So there you have it. So again, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.